So this is something that I feel kind of connects with the last video that I just put out. And it is about once we do kind of tap into our true manifestation of our true goal, another big part of that, and I think the universe does kind of test us on this, is if we're going to settle in our principles and our values of what that true dream is. Now, for instance, we have come to this place of sovereignty within our spiritual path, and that also kind of ripple effects into our physical activities and what we're doing in terms of interacting with other humans. So once we make that pact with ourselves to be in that sovereignty, we have to then allow ourselves to keep company with that resonance. So for instance, it's like I really want to climb today, right? And I'm going to. But there has to be a specific resonance for me to go into a social type of environment in order to climb correctly and to have a good soul experience. So bouldering itself is a very social sport, and I've had really beautiful experiences of being able to connect with sovereign people who just really supported me, really wanted to see me climb well and safely. And it's almost like we just really got along on that frequency because they were already supporting themselves in that level of consciousness. Now, there has been some times where I can't climb with certain groups. There's no resonance, and nobody's really at fault for that. I just need to be clear with what my boundaries truly are, going back to that manifestation and that goal. Because for me, it's really about my connection with the earth and how deeply connected I can get with the Schumann resonance. So it really does require this transparency between my soul and the earth. And if there is anybody there, there has to be this peace within them as well. So, unfortunately, sometimes that has made it so that I've had to be more of a solo climber, and that is a dangerous way of climbing, but I've recognized over the years my abilities, and I've stayed on, lower kind of outcropping cave type roof rock formations, and I've been able to climb that way. But I've noticed that it's just been kind of disappointing not being able to fully submerge myself in these rock climbing communities because of what I just spoke about. But this is our mission. This is why we're different on this level, because we have this higher level of consciousness and we know what we truly deserve in terms of our human experience, and we're not going to settle. We're not going to conform anymore or submit to a lower frequency just to be able to do that goal or that dream or that that desire. That's something that we've come to the conclusion we're keeping that principle. So I just wanted to add that because yes, we want to do a lot of things. We want to create a lot of things, but we can't be naive when going into these environments, these spheres, these groups, these circles. We have to be able to be clear with what we truly want. So inevitably, when the universe comes in and kind of shows you a version of your experience that you don't really want, you can then kind of divert your attention from that and then continue creating what you truly do want and what you truly do deserve, which is sovereignty.